What do you think? Go on Facebook Live so you can hear us.
Yeah.
Do-do-do. Can you hear us? Really good?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, sounds good. All right. Welcome, Facebook Live, to the Mofo Show. I am Chaz, and this is my heterosexual life mate, Ben. And we are actually really live this time because Chaz forgot his camera, a little piece of my camera that you have to push up so you can hold the power source in, and I forgot it. So now we are actually using my phone, which is not that bad, actually, for the setup, right?
Looks pretty good.
Could have Jimmy rigged it, Hey Ben, so what's going on, man? Scared for the football season ending already?
Man, that's what I figured we should get right to that. It's because yeah, it's ending. There's no way it's they can't stop it.
No.
Like, I mean, unless they're not doing a bowl.
No, they ain't doing no bubble.
Because I mean, the numbers, there's no way you're figuring that out.
No.
Oh man, I don't see it. I mean, these cases just keep popping. I don't know. Maybe this will be an isolated incident, and it's just these what's it called? These few teams. Because so far it's still just the Titans.
No, dude, there's more apparently.
Well,
well, there was more.
Okay.
There was Stephon Gilmore on the Patriots.
Yeah.
And then you have more Titans players now.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So far, it's just been isolated to those.
But did you
Titans,
hear?
Patriots, more obviously, right?
Atlanta had one, and then
Atlanta had one.
I think that's it for football.
Okay.
But there has been people that are not players.
I mean, even if they haven't popped yet, they can still pop.
Exactly. That's the thing. It lays dormant.
Everybody's waiting for that Patrick Mahomes news.
Yo, for real, like,
Stephon
Gilmore, what did you do, bro? And you know what's crazy? I feel bad for Stephon Gilmore because he was like, I did all the procedures, I was great, and I still got it. So everybody, stay woke, for real. But Patrick Mahomes is scared right now because he's like, man, this thing can incubate in my system for about.
It's just some guys like
for a long time.
2 days, other guys like 6-7 days. You don't know. It's crazy.
It's you know what's also crazy? Did you hear the Titans are getting they might be getting into legal trouble because apparently
the event. Oh, the Raiders popped.
The Raiders popped too. Yeah.
They had that fundraising event too.
Yeah, but that was a fundraising event. Apparently the Titans weren't enforcing the mask wearing. And they were still
neither were the Raiders at the.
Oh really?
Nobody was wearing a mask at that event.
Oh snit!
And it was an indoor event.
Wow. So I mean, they should learn from the President Trump campaign because everybody in that White House meeting, same thing. They got sick because they were all together like that. But apparently the Titans were constantly doing this, and not enforcing the players wherever they were going. And this is all going to be a backlash. Now on top of that, they told them they can't get together in groups and practice. And then they were practicing at high schools. They were practicing.
Yeah, they just. I think I saw that today.
All they did was tell them sit home, and nope. So did you hear what the NFL is going to do now?
Draft picks.
No,
I heard draft.
They're going to be enforcing three people from the NFL are going to go to each facility and watch everybody.
Oh damn!
And they're going to write down.
Yeah, that's what they're going to try to keep them in check. But I heard
punishment's
going to
be. Punishment's going to be severe.
If this keeps happening, it's going to be draft picks.
I mean, you're hurting people's money, man. You're messing with people's money, especially big people's money. The Titans.
But more important is the little guys' money. The big guys are. Okay. It's the guys who I mean, they're making was a minimum like $600,000 a year. So, but still. Those guys only have 2-3 year careers most likely.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
It's sad because now you have players are scared to play. You have players scared to come to any other facility because now it's just spreading.
They have to go back to their family.
Exactly.
That's the problem without being in the bubble. But
I mean, if they want to do a little bubble, they can legit just put maybe them in hotel rooms and letting them see their family once a week. I don't know. It's for the NFL to do a bubble is crazy.
Yeah.
The MLB, whatever they just did was amazing, and it went through smoothly. And
you don't want to mess with your playoffs.
Nah.
The regular season you can fudge around a little bit, but once you get to the playoffs, you want that to be as legit as possible.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And whatever they did was great. Whatever the NBA did was all amazing, and that came out great. We're about to be in the last game of the finals. We made it through, and it was perfect. Because my Lakers are going to win, obviously, and then the Yankees look like they're going to win. But it's still enjoyable looking at baseball right now. You can watch baseball. It's great. They're already in their playoffs. They cut the season down. Great. The thing about the NFL I didn't like is that they're being very stingy. They did the 17-game season, which they shouldn't have done. I'm just being honest with you. I don't think 17-game season is...
I think they're sticking to 16 for this season.
Really? It's 16? Yeah, so whatever it is, they should have cut it down anyway. It should have been 10, maybe 10 games.
10 games. Yeah.
Exactly.
You should have... it's tough because you want that balance, or at least as balanced as it can get.
Yeah.
But, these are extreme times.
Yeah, it really is extreme.
And, they were more worried about the money, it seems. Which is, I get it, it's a business. But, I don't know.
Look all these people getting sick other places.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because businesses want to keep flourishing.
The governor of Florida is saying he wants to start having full attendance or something.
Full.
Like that.
He gave Miami Dolphins full go.
Miami, Tampa, and Jacksonville.
And you know what Dolphins said? We're gonna keep it at like 13,000.
I want to get sued, man.
No, man, for real. Imagine a big outbreak happens at your NFL stadium. All those people that were in your stadium get to sue your ass because you put them in danger.
They fit like 60,000, 70,000 people in those stadiums. You know how many spreads you can get?
Exactly. It's crazy.
Man.
And
you can't even. The people that come are the ones who are like, yeah, just let let 50% in and just enforce mask wearing.
You can't do that.
You can't enforce mask wearing to even 35,000 people. It's hard enough. They have 15% in the stands now, and they can't. Those people aren't even keeping their masks on. So crazy.
And if you go down to a lower level, let's say of business, let's say people that work in the mall, right? They're telling me that they can't even yell at people anymore and tell them to keep masks on. So people go walk in the mall with no mask, walk into the store. This is in Jersey now, and do whatever because they're scared of what's going to happen because these people are freaking out, flipping out. So they got to wear their own mask and shit. It's just like you cannot control anybody.
Nobody wants to end up on World Star.
No, getting knocked out. Or it's bad.
This is crazy.
It's a crazy time, man.
It really is.
Well, you know what? This kind of just enforces that maybe basketball and baseball are superior to football.
Well, at least
in this pandemic.
The thing for football is they never stood a chance. There's too many people involved. Yeah. They were never.
They think those little wristbands are going to help.
People. Basketball, you got 13 guys on the roster, a few coaches and the staff. The football roster alone, just a roster, is more than the total of probably 2 teams in the NBA.
It's true. And
definitely more than the MLB too, because MLB is 25. I think they extended it to 27 or 28 man roster, just because COVID and. But NFL is 53 man. I think they extended it obviously for this. Then the coaches. How many? You got a coach for every position. You got the coordinators, the head coach. I don't. It's just it's too much.
It really
you can't bubble. So if they were gonna try to do it, there was no way they were gonna bubble anyway.
Yeah.
But now it's just I don't know, man.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Because it's not looking good.
No, it's not looking good at all.
And 3 weeks before any cases, and now three teams about.
Look at the now because the Titans keep screwing up, they're gonna have to change the schedule again.
Yeah.
But so we'll see. They're either gonna make a forfeit the game, which I don't think they're gonna. That's probably the last straw. Or
they're gonna try to do everything they can.
They might. They might add an extra a week to have makeup games.
That's what they should do. They should have scheduled
10 games.
2 or 3 buys if you were going to do 16 games, just so you have room to work with. Which is probably going to be what it ends up anyway.
Well, they said the Chiefs game is going to be on Saturday this week if they have to do the thing with the Titans. So Chiefs game will be Saturday. They're going to do Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, football. It's crazy. I mean, they're going to try their best. I mean, college football is going on Saturday too. So, I mean, that kind of sucks for them because their ratings, everything's going to drop if NFL.
That's what originally NFL said they weren't. I don't know. There's like can't do Saturday games because of some kind of antitrust laws that they have, contracts or something with college football because they don't want the NFL stepping on their Saturdays because that's college football day. So I don't know. We'll see. It's COVID times, man.
COVID times.
Some college football team just I think Baylor.
They done?
Just suspended their stuff for now because they got a bunch of tests.
I mean, it seems like just the popping is getting worse and worse now.
Not gonna get any better.
Nah.
Especially now heading into flu season.
Yep.
But I also heard, I was listening to Neil deGrasse Tyson podcast. He had a vaccine expert on it. I forget what his title was, but some kind of scientist. Anyway, he was saying that this, if people continue mask wearing and all that, it might be one of the best flu seasons we've ever had because everybody's wearing a mask.
Everybody's wearing a mask.
It does help.
Yeah.
Definitely spreading germs.
I know. Dude, I mean, just protect yourself because imagine having the flu and COVID at the same time.
Oh, no.
God, man. It's a wrap.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is going to be very interesting flu season.
It really is. Especially for now the players that have to play through this.
Yeah.
You think the NFL... That's another thing. When you talk about the flu season during the NFL... Let's say the NFL season tries to get their flu season. Man, everybody's going to be sick. Because think about it. Our immune system hasn't been building this year. We've been sitting home, masked up. We're not around a bunch of people. Maybe that's going to be worse for a lot of people. It's terrible, man.
We'll find out.
It's terrible.
That's for sure.
Well, speaking of, the COVID stuff, how it's affecting things, movies are just getting super pushed back, man. So Jurassic Park just announced, was it Jurassic Park Dominion? Dominion got pushed back from the 2021 to 2022 now, June. So Tristan, I'm sorry, dude. Not happy birthday for you because I was like, man, your 30th is about to be awesome. You're about to watch Jurassic Park and have a crazy 30th. No, it's getting moved to your 31st birthday, buddy boy. Yeah, but I mean, I guess, so what I found out was the reason they did it is because people tested on the set for COVID.
Wow.
It's crazy. So that got pushed back. All the Marvel stuff.
Everything's getting pushed. It's crazy.
Now, here's a question I'm leading up to is, do you think any of these theater chains are going to survive? Knowing that Regal just closed down for the year now.
I don't see how. Unless... I don't know, unless some company like, Amazon comes and buys them that can take the hit.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I mean, I hate to say it, but there's just no movies coming out. You can't live off of these old movies because they're not charging much for these older movies that they've been putting out.
No. There's some movies that come out, but they're like low grade.
And then who knows if we're gonna go back into a more phase one of lockdown, if this spikes again, which is apparently already happening.
Do you think these companies should just suck it up and just release their movies? Or do you think it's a good idea?
I don't know, because look at what, I mean,
I feel like it's a double-edged sword.
Probably not a great example, but I don't know how well that did. But I know a lot of people were saying that they're not paying $30 for it. I didn't watch it yet.
Don't watch it.
I want to.
It's Dragon Ball Z, the movie.
Don't say that.
Yes,
There's
it is.
No way.
It's
no way
just as bad.
No.
It's just as bad.
That's one of the worst movies of all time.
It's right next to it. It is right next to it. The original Mulan, amazing. This Mulan is Dragon Ball Z. Okay, imagine you just watch. Okay. Just like you did your little cookie cutter thing you did last time. Imagine you're sitting at home as a kid. You're like, man, Mulan is amazing. I love this movie. Oh, they're making a live action, and you sit in the theater and you watch Dragon Ball Z, the movie. It is the same thing. It is terrible.
No.
Trash. That movie is trash.
I don't have to watch it.
There's no songs. There's no dragon. There's nothing. It's just it's ass doo doo, man. Like
I wasn't going in craving that, so
it's really bad. You're not missing anything.
I'm gonna watch it.
Just wait for it to become cheaper. What were we getting at? So Now, Marvel, I guess they did a good job. They pushed everything back, right? Maybe you even said it last time. We need a break. Did you see?
Now that we needed a break, but it might like we didn't need a break.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna go see the movie no matter what. But I think for like the general public, a reset
is good.
A little gap in time. But.
Well, look at your DC. You know, I keep having hopes for them, but what's his name? Robert Pattinson. Mm-hmm. They sent his ass home because he's too fat. Oh. He didn't want to work out. He doesn't want to work out for Batman.
Oh, no.
They were like, yo, dude, what are you doing? He's like, I don't want to work out.
I don't even believe that he can get fat.
Yeah, he's so. They say he came to so out of shape that they sent him home. Dude, you're okay. I understand. Listen, he said he doesn't want to work out for Batman. Cool, fine. You want to stay? Then fine, stay thin. But if they sent his ass home, he must look like trash.
Interesting.
It's bad, man. It's like you're about to. That trailer got us so hyped
because he was recovering from COVID.
Maybe, but I don't know. They sent him home though.
Give him a break.
They're like, bro, go home.
That's rough.
Go work out.
Subscribe.
Do some crunches, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just wondering if these movie theaters do shut down.
Yeah.
Like what happens?
All digital.
Everything goes back to normal.
I mean, but they're already setting us up, man. We're all buying these digital things.
You can't get rid of movie theaters. You can't.
Dude, we have surround sound.
That would be hard. No.
Everybody surround sound.
Yeah, we have surround sound, but we don't have monster screens.
No.
For IMAX movies.
I think drive-thrus are gonna come back tenfold. I think we're gonna have a bunch of them. But theaters, I think it's gonna take a big. Think so?
Yeah.
Well, Regal's done for now. I don't know if they're gonna come back. They're done. They closed down all their stuff.
Hollywood's not gonna let the theater system die. It works too well for them.
Was that your phone? Did you vibrate?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure it wasn't mine.
Movie theaters die. I'm gonna text what's my boy's name?
Shout out to what's his
blanket on his
oh my god. He's probably looking at us like, you stupid fool. Oh man.
Alright, moving along.
Moving along. Anyway, they'll come back to me. So what else we got? UFC talk real quick. So Conor McGregor's coming back.
Yes.
November 20th.
Dustin Poirier.
But your boy Tony Ferguson is extremely pissed off about he didn't get that fight. Now, whose side do you feel?
When you make as much money as McGregor makes, you'll get that fight. But if McGregor says he wants to fight, McGregor's going to get a fight.
Do you think that Dana White got cold for you because he was going to have that fight with, who was he going to have a fight with? Like, for charity?
With McGregor.
No, with McGregor. Oh, it was going for charity. Yeah. Okay, so
that forced his hand there.
Okay, so he was like, oh, no.
Yeah, I want the money.
I want the money. Do you think Conor's going to be good? Do you think Conor's all set and ready, or do you think he got soft and he's not going to be able to go?
No, I'm definitely ready to go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dustin looks good, man. Last time
Dustin's been looking good. So. Well, who do you fight last? Was Khabib's last fight?
No, Khabib.
Or 2 fights ago?
No, 2 fights ago.
Because Khabib was
Who's Khabib fighting?
Gaethje.
That's right.
On the 24th.
Of February?
No, October.
Is it October?
Yeah.
Damn, I don't know why I thought it was next year.
Nope. It's happening. Finally.
So who you got in that fight?
Khabib. I want Gaethje to win because Khabib just holds up the division.
Yeah.
Because he fights like twice a year for Lucky.
I mean, he fights bears as a child. So I mean, if you guys didn't see it, go on YouTube, watch Khabib fighting a bear as a child. It's crazy. It's so crazy.
And
Conor, you think Conor's winning?
For that fight? Yeah. I don't know. Poirier's not. It depends on what weight they fight at. That'll be interesting.
Do you think if they both win, Conor versus Khabib again?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's gonna be a money fight.
McGregor wins.
That's a money fight.
Which might be a conspiracy. I'll get my tinfoil.
Okay, tinfoil hat on. Okay.
McGregor is paying $500,000 to Poirier's charity. Might that be? Listen, Poirier's gonna make more money in this fight than he's probably made in the rest of his career.
Oh, here we go.
Plus, I'm gonna give you $500,000 to your charity if you take this fall.
Yeah.
And set me up for the Khabib fight.
There you go. That's true. Could happen.
I mean, that's not even that much of a conspiracy.
So are you saying, that they're cheating?
Tinfoil hat off.
Is it cheating?
I'm not saying it's... Well, yeah.
It's cheating. A little cheating.
We'll see. Because, I mean, how do you full-heartedly fight a guy who's helping your foundation out by donating?
It's true.
Like, how do you feel like, I'm going to kill that guy?
Take this. Just fall down for me.
Just seems a little interesting.
Well, does Dustin Poirier have a belt? No, he doesn't have a belt. No, so it's just pretty much just fighting who's going to fight Khabib next. That's all that means.
Basically.
Or Tony Ferguson versus McGregor.
No, listen. Nothing is happening except McGregor and Khabib. That is happening.
What about? I want to see Tony Ferguson versus Conor McGregor. That would be a great fight.
That'd be an interesting fight. I mean, I would like to see all that, but none of that is happening until Khabib and Conor fight again.
Oh man!
So don't even think about it.
I won't actually ever again.
Khabib, and that's how it's gonna be.
All right. So what are we doing about Puerto Rico backing Trump?
Stop it. I refuse.
Tell me, how do you feel? How do you feel, Ben, about that? You could.
She wants some money, probably. That's all I can think of.
So who's this lady? Who's the lady that said it? Do you know anything about her?
No.
She's just a...
All I know is she's the governor of Puerto Rico, and that usually means you're corrupt as fuck. So...
Some good food there, right?
Yeah. I can't even...
I know you hate me right now because he told me not to bring up politics, but the debate happened yesterday, and a fly flew right on his head. Okay.
Wash your hair, sir.
Yeah, wash your hair, sir. It's a little oily there. Since you don't want to talk about it, I'll just say my piece.
You go ahead.
I think Kamala Harris had a good debate. I think, honestly, that was a really good debate. I'm actually happy we had that because what we got before was trash. It was completely bad. And, I think Kamala Harris herself had a great debate. Mike Pence just seemed like he was backtracking a lot. I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for people with this. But that's what I felt. I mean, I'm not backing anybody. I'm just saying in general, I think Kamala Harris had a stronger debate than Mike Pence. At the end, I think Mike Pence started answering questions, and he looked like a strong vice president at that time. Kamala Harris did at the end, started skipping up on certain things. And it was just like, they were calling each other out on their bullshit. Mm. So, but at the end of the day, I think Kamala Harris won the debate last night. Especially, I think the fly actually won. That's who I think won the debate. Because I feel like the people are talking about more about that fly than anything else.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, like, my man, how did you not know that fly was on your head? I mean, didn't you feel that little
hairspray?
It has to be. Some weird stuff because Joe Biden, remember? It was like crawling his neck. And then people, so I posted that up, right? People are sending me pictures of Obama with the fly on his leg. Mm-hmm. And I was just like...
Hillary with the fly on her.
I was like, but this happened now. Why are you bringing up old stuff? Like Joe Biden clipping happened. You guys brought it up every day. They always put it up. Slow Joe. Anyway, sorry Ben, I know you don't like to talk about politics, so I'm gonna Scooby-Doo out of here with that.
Wow. I don't know what that was about.
That was about nothing. Nice pop figures you got here.
Yeah.
So you got some exclusive ones? Well, this one's nice, heavy.
Yeah. Well, I think it's more the case. It's like a protected case.
It's pretty good, Stormtrooper. Speaking of Star Wars, you still haven't had a valid argument why you think Boba Fett is trash.
I think I've stated many times, very clearly and astutely, I might add, why Boba Fett is trash.
I'm just kidding. You don't have to go into that again.
I mean, it's not a hard argument to make. The guy barely did anything. So.
Whoa.
That's my whole argument.
Whoa.
The guy.
All right. So when the Mandalorian comes out, he has this epic stuff. Are you gonna be like, oh, Boba Fett's amazing? You gonna jump on the Boba Fett train finally?
If he does something amazing, sure. If he earns the, I just don't understand why people like him so much. Besides the fact that his armor is kind of cool, and when you see all the other fucking Mandalorians look exactly the same, it's not that cool. There's Mandalorians with better armor than his.
So
his armor looked like shit compared to all the other Mandalorians.
So you're saying that Mandalorians are shit?
No, I'm saying Boba Fett is overrated.
What about Yoda?
Because he looks like every other Mandalorian.
So the Jedi, they look like other Jedi.
That's not true at all.
They all wear the same freaking robe, piece of cloth.
It's a uniform.
Oh, it's a uniform.
And it's not all the same. They are supposed to wear simple clothing because they're men of.
So they're free balling, pretty much.
That religion. Yeah, like a monk.
Alright,
They're basically
you're going to tell me that
monk knights.
You don't think that the Sith have better looking clothes than the Jedi?
They definitely did.
Thank you. the Jedi look whack compared to
I don't know, the Jedi, that brown robe hood thing.
It looks dirty as hell.
No.
It looks so dirty.
No, it's clean. It's clean.
Remember how Luke's look? Oh, the 5 seconds he had in that movie.
Yeah, because he was living out on some deserted island. But when they were like fresh to death, living in Coruscant in the middle of the city the size of a planet, they were sharp. They were sharp.
That's nice.
They were sharp. He said some like silk brown robes, plain. Jedi were killing it for a while.
Oh, nice.
Then they were, forced out, and they were all living in hiding. Of course, they gotta look ratty.
True. Remember Yoda's? Oh man, Yoda's looked like it was just like on the last breath.
Yoda was wearing like a potato sack.
You really want to tell? A potato sack. That's great.
But yeah, this stuff looks better.
Yeah.
But it's also symbolism. It's like what matters more. Instead of just worried about being powerful and
look cool,
looking like bosses.
We do though. We got some good armor.
Man, I'm not hating. Not hating.
So, speaking of Star Wars, do you see that do you think there's any way that Disney could recover from the blow that the last movie did? The trash.
Just keep putting series out.
Yeah. You think
series are way better?
Yeah.
I don't think we ever need another Star Wars movie.
Same. I don't think. Unless it's Old Republic.
If you keep putting series out, no, Old Republic, I would rather have a TV show.
Keanu.
I would rather have a TV show of any. Keanu can do TV. I would rather have, for most things, except for the MCU, because they just. They're it's like, I don't know. They're in their own category. Most other things that have that in-depth nerd, do a TV show. You can explore so much more.
What about Harry Potter?
Harry
Potter should have a TV show.
You know what should have a TV show? X-Men.
They did that on Fox, but it was trash.
Like a live action one?
Yeah, they did it. It was. You don't remember exactly. It's alright. It came out 2 years ago. It was out. They used like back end X-Men.
Yeah, but see that use the real people.
Yeah. Disney Plus is gonna do it.
I hope so. Yes, Harry Potter would be great television.
Oh yeah, I think they should do one with like his dad and stuff when they were like younger.
Yeah,
that'd be cool. What's it?
I think they should go further back, but like the time they're in with Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah.
That would be a cool time to explore because of the Grindelwald stuff, and you gotta find another big bad. He was the last big bad outside of World War.
I still didn't get through those movies, the Fantastic Beasts movies. I didn't get through any of them yet.
There's one too.
Yeah, I didn't get through any of them yet.
I
started watching.
I like the second one more. The first one was good though. I like the second one more because they just got more into it, which I guess makes sense. But anyway, yeah, TV's just better now.
It really is. You see,
they put the budget. If you put the budget into it, it is. It's better.
Well, you see that you like the TV better, so that's why movie theaters are going to die.
It's very possible.
I'm being
honest.
Yeah,
but that's for that.
It's so nice to go click.
When Christopher Nolan makes a movie, I don't want to watch it on my TV.
Yeah, but obviously nobody else. cared about that because Tenet took a shit.
Yeah, but not because nobody wanted to see it, because nobody wanted to go to the fucking theater and die.
That's true. That's true. I don't want to go to the theater and die either.
Everybody wanted to go see Tenet before
all
this shit happened.
Yeah, that's true.
I was waiting. I love Christopher Nolan.
I'm so mad about that. AMC Plus.
That was the best thing ever.
Oh, God.
Never appreciated it.
Yeah, we should have appreciated it more.
So many movies on the wall.
3 movies a week, right?
Yeah.
Free 3 movies a week. Yeah, discounted popcorn. Discounted soda. Man, that was a good $20 a month, right?
24, I think it was.
$24 a month. Oh, man.
Worth it.
Depression. Well, let's make you happy real quick. So we're almost we're close to the Xbox X coming out and PS5.
Yankees wrapped that up.
Yep, Yankees wrapped it up.
That's good. All right. 2-2, baby.
2-2.
Game 5. Woo.
Mets suck.
Who's gonna move on? The Yankees are.
PS5 is coming out. Xbox X. Now, has your mind changed? Are you still not getting any of it anytime soon? Or are you gonna wait?
I'm getting it as soon as I can.
Both of them?
No, I'm not getting a PlayStation.
What is wrong with PlayStation? They have more exclusives.
For peasants.
Wow. That's wow. Jesus Christ. Nothing to say about that.
Stronger. No.
We have no exclusives on Xbox.
I don't care about exclusives. I care about when my hand is on the controller, it feels natural. As opposed to, I play PlayStation controller, I'm like, why are these sticks right next to each other?
Well, the only thing that's hyped right now, because they just released a new Mortal Kombat trailer, because they have a new Mortal Kombat coming out, not Mortal Kombat, it's the Ultimate Edition, and you get to play as Rambo now and there. That's the new game for Xbox X. That's the highlight. You guys don't have no Halo, nothing.
Well, Halo's there, it's just not there yet.
Halo looked like doo-doo.
I mean, I don't care.
Yeah, I know you hate Halo. So, Jesus Christ.
Not,
There's no argument there.
I don't know, I just like the Xbox controller better.
Really?
It fits in my hand better.
I feel like PlayStation never changed though.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's a trash design.
Wow.
It just is.
You know, you're one of those people that you were just like me before, you know. And somebody was like, "Here, play Spider-Man on PS4." I was like, and I was like, "Wow, amazing! I am in love with the PS4." Then I got God of War, Last of Us, and I was like, "Man, this is what the PS4 is about: exclusives." Now PS5 is gonna be the same way, and you still don't like it. Like Last of Us, you really don't want to play that game?
I started playing it, and I don't know. It was kind of clunky to me.
Wow. Disrespect of you. Disrespect.
I don't know. I don't care.
But you play Sea of Thieves.
Yes. I would play if I had friends.
Where you can get everything you want and need, and then somebody shoots you and steals it automatically. Game over.
It's a pirate's life, bro.
It's like
a realistic game.
Oh yeah, you're back to you die and come back to life. That's so realistic.
It's real as it gets, you know. I don't know what to tell you. You die, you lose your shit.
You die.
No, it's not a place for children.
Oh, you know what I forgot to tell you? Did you hear about ESPN?
What?
They're getting rid of like so many jobs. Yeah, there's like 7,000 people.
Yeah, everybody's getting affected by this.
They said Disney's the reason for the cuts. I guess because Disney owns ESPN.
Yeah, I think always on.
So I'm guessing because they're not making money at the parks. I thought the parks are open.
The parks are open, but you can't support everything on. You can't use one business to support another business.
Yeah.
So.
I mean,
man, shit is still going down. This is not.
There's not anything anytime soon.
We're not getting out of this anytime soon.
No.
When I was listening to that Neil deGrasse Tyson with the vaccine guy, he was saying like, even if this vaccine comes out in like whatever they're saying, March or whatever, it's still gonna be like 3 years before you can go outside without risking. You know, it's gonna take at least. I don't know if he was saying it's gonna take 3 years to like just get rid of the virus, or 3 years for everybody to get vaccinated and, you know, get that herd immunity with the vaccine. But
they don't even know the side effects of this vaccine. I mean, because last night Pence came out and said that they're fast tracking. It's called Project Lightspeed and Warp Speed, whatever, and it's 5 different vaccine places are trying to make vaccines.
Well, yeah, they're basically allowing all the pharmaceutical companies to fast track these without worrying about losing out on money. So they're funding them. They're funding their research, basically. I think if I grasping that properly, they're funding their research so that they can do these trials as fast as possible without worrying about losing their shirt trying to make a vaccine. So,
are you going to take the vaccine as soon as it comes out? Or are you going to wait?
I probably would, but I'm not. It's not going to come to us first. It's going to go to nurses, doctors, teachers, first responders. They're going to be the first ones, and because they're going to probably be mandated to get it, just because of how many people they come into contact on a day.
Yeah.
And so I don't even think like people like you and me will be able to get it till like
2 years,
summer, end of the next year or something like that.
Yeah.
Depends on how fast they can crank it out. And then it's 2 doses, so you figure 300 million Americans, 330, something like that, right? So 660 doses of vaccine. 660 million doses of
That's
vaccine.
so crazy to think about.
That's it. And obviously not everybody's going to take it, so it won't be that much. Because there's anti-vaxxers out there.
Which is, that's another thing to get into. Jesus. Anti-vaxxers. It's really...
Don't give them anything.
Yeah, for real.
But we'll see.
I mean, it's scary, man. I mean, I'm kind of nervous about that.
It's crazy.
I'm so nervous about taking a vaccine because you don't know the side effects. I mean, it's just like when you get into Xbox the first time, you're like, oh well, let's see if it works. You know, see what bugs it got. You know, everything has bugs, man.
Yeah.
They don't perfect anything without doing trials. I guess. Are they doing?
They're still doing their trials. Yeah, they're still going through all the phases. It's just fast.
They did animals, and then and then they did humans now, right?
Yeah, I think they're starting with a certain amount, a few thousand or something.
You ever think about who goes for those trials? Is it homeless people? People just
some people just sign up for medical trials.
Really?
I feel like for this one, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they did anything differently, but they're testing it on. They're going to be testing it on senior citizens. Whoever's most vulnerable. So it's going to be like that.
You think they'll get a first?
Because they want to make sure it's going to work on those people.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see.
So crazy, man.
Crazy.
Oh boy.
COVID. I hate talking about it.
Yeah, it's like, but I feel like everything is
everything
COVID.
is touched by it.
Everything is touched by it right now. Everything is affected.
There's no escaping it.
No, it's sad, man. Tears. Man. Wow, what a Debbie Downer, right? So you know what? Let's do a top 10. Let's end with a top 10. Top 10. All right, so top 10 worst movies you've ever seen in your life.
Oh my god. Worst movies? I don't know.
Let's do top 5. Let's do 5. Let's do 5. Stevie's a little strong with that.
So,
let's do 5.
So bottom 5 movies we're doing. Movie 43. I'm not gonna do this in any order.
That's a terrible movie. I will put that on mine too.
Horrible.
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z is...
That was rough.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
That's a guilty pleasure for me.
No, that was trash.
You know what?
David Carradine as Raiden.
Oh, it was terrible, yeah.
Just
okay, maybe Annihilation
shoot me in the head.
That was so bad, yeah.
So that's 3, wasn't it? Movie 43, Dragon Ball Z. Oh, Super Mario Brothers.
No, that's not bad.
Chaz.
That is not bad.
Chaz, that is a terrible movie.
It is not a bad movie.
Chaz.
It is great. It is a good movie. I think so. I enjoy that movie.
I can't look you in the eye. That is a horrible
That
movie,
I will disagree with you. I love that movie.
Super Mario Brothers.
Yes.
With John Leguizamo.
It's ridiculous.
It is so bad.
But it's great.
It has nothing to do with Super Mario.
So what? It's John Leguizamo's in it.
No, it's terrible. No, absolutely not.
I like anything John Leguizamo does, to be honest with you.
Absolutely not.
You know, apparently he's a fake Puerto Rican.
He's not fake Puerto Rican.
That's what they say. They said he can't. I don't know. They said like the Puerto Rican people disowned him or something.
Not these Puerto Rican.
It was anyway, that good.
Not
these Puerto Rican people.
What is it? So that's 4, right? Yes.
You need one more.
I need one more.
Oh my God, the X-Men movie we saw. The last one. That was super. No,
that's not
Birds of Prey.
Birds
of Prey.
No, I mean that was not a good movie, but it's not on my worst movies list.
That movie is definitely.
You do yours. I'm gonna still think of
movie 43.
Yeah, that was terrible.
That Birds of Prey movie with Harley Quinn.
That's aggressive.
I hate that movie.
Worst movie.
I hate it.
Strong.
I hate it. Let's see. Okay, Mortal Kombat Annihilation is trash too.
That was horrible.
That was epic. Dragon Ball Z, definitely. And what didn't I like? What was really bad? Oh God, that was a movie I just saw. Megan. We were like, can this movie just be over? And just kept going. Oh, it's a movie. It's like the Game Night.
No, Game Night's amazing. With Rachel McAdams.
Yes.
That's a
that movie was trash.
No, Chad. That was a good movie.
Okay, hold on. Spoiler alert. You're talking about the end when you find out it was that guy.
Yes.
Playing the whole thing. It was so stupid.
No way.
I freaking hated that movie.
I'm getting Kate down here right now.
Game Night was trash.
You're crazy.
I was like, please God, let this movie end. It was just, ugh. Oh God.
What are you talking about?
That's my top 5 right there.
Crazy. That's a good movie.
You think Back to the Future was bad?
I never saw Back to the Future.
You said it was trash. You said all 80s movies are trash. That's what you said.
I said
yes, you did.
Most 80s movies are trash.
Which is bullshit because all 80s movies are great.
A lot of trash 80s movies.
Okay.
You know what's universally destroyed, but I thought, I didn't think it was a good movie, but it was like, it was watchable. Battlefield Earth. Did you ever see that?
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
That's what people trash it, and I guess because I
that's good. You have a whole top 5?
No, this is
the worst movie
going by decade.
Wow.
And half these movies I don't even. But I'm trying to see if I agree with any of them. But
Wicker Man was terrible too.
I heard that.
That was.
Catwoman, that was pretty terrible.
Oh, Catwoman, that was terrible. Jesus.
Epic movie, horrible.
That was horrible too. Wasn't too bad.
Meet the Spartans.
Yeah, I forgot about
that movie.
Is it? Well, you can't.
All those terrible spoofs.
Well, you know what? You can't call them terrible because they know they were shit.
Yeah.
You know, like those movies, you can't pick on those.
But they were. Oh, this is it.
Whoa.
The Last Airbender.
That is the worst movie of all time. I forgot, guys. I want to destroy all my list. That movie 5 times over was the worst. Next to Dragon Ball Z.
5 times.
Dragon Ball Z and
movie 43 is on here.
Is it?
Yeah, that movie 43 was painful.
It's like they just decided to get every actor they wanted to get, but then it was like,
that was almost the first movie I walked out of. But I was like, there's no way. I was like, they had so many good actors in that movie. I was like, something here has to be. I feel like there was one skit. Was that the one with the skit with they made fun of Glory Road? Was it what they had? You know, with the college, it was like a college basketball team, and they had all. It was like making fun of like the first all black starting lineup, and it was like Terrence Howard, and he was like, they're white.
I have to see that scene. I never seen it.
I think that was the only skit I found funny. The rest of them were terrible.
43.
Ooh, Cats. I didn't see that.
Ugh.
Terrible.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that was it. Anyway. Yeah, that's a pretty decent list, except for
what's your one guilty pleasure? Oh, Game Night was trash.
That was a bad movie that I like. Drumline. I can watch it. I know it's not a good movie, but it's watchable.
Spice World. That's my guilty pleasure. And for some reason, if it's on, I'll watch the whole thing.
Wow, that's aggressive.
I am just gonna say that. I'll put that out there.
Say Drumline. Drumline's probably the worst movie that I've seen too many times.
It's always on TV.
It used to be a lot.
Yeah.
And I used to just watch it.
You know they made a sequel?
They did, of course they did.
And Drumline series?
Did they? Oh, man. Nick Cannon. Zoe Saldana.
He got his own. Yeah, he's done. They canceled Wildin' Out. again.
I don't know, the guy who was his. There's a couple guys in there, right?
You know what? There was a lot of good. Actors and actresses in that movie. Yeah. In Drumline. That's probably why I liked it.
I don't think it wasn't terrible, but it was.
A lot of Nick Cannon movies were terrible though.
When he was the agent. Love Don't Cost a Thing.
Is that the one when he was like the automobile?
He was like a nerd.
Yeah, he made cars and stuff.
And like Christina Milian was like.
Oh my god.
That one was. What's the one he became popular? And he was like a douchebag.
What about the one where he's a secret agent?
Yeah, that was what, Underclassmen?
Yeah.
Underclassmen.
That was trash. Damn, Nick Cannon. What else was he in? I think that's it. I think he was in 3 movies.
Yeah, Love Don't Cost a Thing.
He was in Drumline 1 and 2.
Was he in 2? Oh, no.
He's an instructor.
Jesus. Yeah.
What's the worst football movie you've seen?
The worst football movie?
Has there been a bad football movie? They're always good.
I mean, Remember Titans will always be the best.
God, the best movie. That's in my top 10 ever.
Gridiron Gang, love Gridiron Gang.
That was great. The Rock.
Any given Sunday.
With Jamie Foxx.
Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights was amazing.
I'm trying to think what else is there. Does the Waterboy count?
What's the one with the fat kid died? Of a heart attack on the field. And they made fun of it in a teen movie.
I don't remember.
Remember he was he had a pet pig? What movie was that? And the quarterback blew his ACL, so then the other quarterback had to go in. What the fuck is it called? Yeah, one of them was like really going for it, and then man, it's all the teen heartthrobs from like the 90s. Was that movie?
I don't know.
God, what the hell was it called?
The Longest Yard.
It's a great one. What's
both of them? I was both of them.
Mike, the tall kid, the guy that was playing for the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, The Blind Side.
The Blind Side, that was good. The Boys.
Yeah, I don't know a bad one.
Oh, you know what? We got to end on The Boys real quick. It just popped in my brain. Ooh, let's talk about The Boys. Man, what an interesting episode, huh?
Oh, good season so far.
Great.
I can't believe we're already on the finale.
Yeah, I mean 8 episodes.
That's so depressing.
It's like, come on. And they just take the freaking food away from you. What do you think we're gonna get in this last episode? What's tonight? Comes out tonight?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm definitely watching it.
I'm not. I got no kid.
What are you expecting for series finale? What happened?
My sister's commenting. Football movies.
Oh.
Said Waterboy.
Oh, Waterboy. That's a good one. Good one.
I said Waterboy. You didn't respond.
No, you did.
I did say. I said, does Waterboy count? Unbelievable.
Waterboy
and
counts.
Radio. I forgot Radio was a football movie.
You know what? Yeah, football movies have never been bad.
No. Rudy
was great too.
Rudy.
God. Well, let's go back to The Boys real quick. Let's get back to The Boys. Okay, so The Boys. So what do you think we're gonna get in this final? What are you looking for? Do you want to reveal for Black Noir who he really is? Do you want some?
I want to see what's going on with the son. Because that's gonna get interesting.
That's gonna get interesting.
What? Tell me what has been different
from the comic book?
Yeah.
Everything.
Everything.
And pretty much everything.
A lot of it.
A lot of it. Yeah. I mean, they're keeping similar beats. I'm gonna see what this last final is, and then I can tell you something. But because there's something that they do with Black Noir in the comic book that I don't think is gonna work out now in the show because the way that they're going with it.
Isn't he like a pedophile in the comic book?
Well, that too.
Oh, so something else.
Yeah, that's you kind of get hinted at that.
In the show.
In the show, remember when he plays Dick Bunny to the kid? When he kills after he kills his dad, he kind of goes to him. He's like, "Oh, his dad's head's on the floor."
Oh.
And he's just like, "There's the bunny."
Okay.
Yeah. Weird. Cool callback. Did you remember when the girl was eating her almond joy and he made her throw in the garbage? At the computer when he was like,
"Oh."
Now you understand why he did it because he has a nut allergy.
That's hilarious.
Yes.
I did not remember that. Yes, that's funny.
Did you expect the dude to blow himself up?
No. I thought he was actually going to help. Later. And then I was like, oh, wait, he's turning them in to try to get back in. And then he killed himself. Yes. Which is... I feel like that would have happened by mistake at some point.
Yeah.
If you could set yourself on fire.
Yeah.
Like when you were a kid and you didn't know what the fuck you were doing with your powers. But, whatever. I guess I'll let that pass.
Yeah, that... Huey cutting the guy's hand off. That was crazy. God.
Did he did cut it off.
Yeah, he broke a freaking glass and just cut his hand.
He was getting ballsy over there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this season's been good. I think I'm gonna rewatch it all at once after I watch this next episode.
Yeah.
Just to get it.
I hope it's an hour and a half.
I hope so.
Because I think we need a good chunk.
They got
at least 2 hours. Something like. I think every final season on Netflix, like final episode on Netflix, is usually like an hour and a half, right?
So it should be. I don't know.
Yeah. Have you watched Cobra Kai yet?
No.
You should watch it. You like it.
Right. I never seen McGregor.
You know what? You can go back and watch it too. You don't. All you gotta do is watch. Honestly, the first one.
The first part.
Yeah, that's it, and you don't gotta watch the rest of them. I mean, unless you. That's a lie because they're tying things in, so you gotta watch it. But yeah, that's something you can watch next. Season so far? 3. There's 4, but 2 of them you only have to really. 3 of them you gotta care about.
Yeah.
And don't watch the Jaden Smith one.
I already saw that one.
Yeah.
I didn't see the original.
Man.
Right.
Shout out to Will Smith ripping his son all the time on Instagram. It's fucking great. He has a great relationship.
He's a funny guy.
So Boys season finale is tonight, guys. You should go watch that. I honestly think.
Just talk about those cookies.
Oh God. Oh yeah. We're sponsored by. Not really.
No, don't say that.
We're not sponsored by anybody, honestly. But
free plug.
The cookie dealer.
My cookie dealer.
My cookie dealer.
God,
man, those cookies.
10 minutes to heaven. That's what you should call it.
Yeah, for
10
real.
Minutes to heaven.
God, it's like you put the cookie. He gives you instructions. You get the box of cookies, right? So he's smart. He goes, you can order 10 or 20. So you get 20 of his cookies or 10. Obviously, you got to go with 10 because you're like, damn, that's just mad expensive.
Yeah.
$5 a cookie, but they're like this big.
They're hunks.
Yeah, hunks. So you can either put it in the microwave or put it in the oven. I recommend the oven.
Yeah, do the oven. Don't be an asshole.
Don't be an asshole. And then you'll put it in the oven for 8 to 10 minutes on 350. As soon as you take it out.
Toaster
break
oven
it.
works?
It's all moist.
It was like...
It's great.
It's like exactly what a cookie's supposed to be.
Exactly.
It was like cookie dough. It was like warm cookie dough that had a bite to it.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
It's perfect.
It's crunchy on the outside, moist in the inside.
Goo on the inside. Just delicious gooiness.
And you know, Ben had the fun fatty, the most basic one. When he gets into the
shortbread is the most basic one.
No. Because did you know what shortbread has inside of it though?
What?
It has caramel and marshmallow. Yo, dude, that shit's like, oh, hello, good morning. Yeah, the cinnamon toast crunch you're about to have.
Interesting.
Oh, that one's great too. He puts the little cinnamon balls in there, or the white chocolate. Oh man, the guy just is a perfection. He did a Snickers one last week. That was good. It's a great. I mean, yeah, it's a money maker. And he only sells a certain. And he makes only a certain amount, and then sells out. It's done. You're done. He closes the thing down. That's where you go.
Maybe the people want more.
And then let me tell you that I got like some ad from like his I guess competitor. It was like, oh, you should add us. We never run out of cookies. I was like, I'm good. I don't want your shit. Okay? I don't want the disrespect. They're thinner.
Of course they are. That's why you don't run out.
Nope.
Yes, my cookie dealer.
Are you invested now to that?
Oh yes. I don't know if I'm ordering every week, but
every 2 weeks.
We'll see.
3 weeks.
Because I'm not a huge sweets guy.
Yeah.
But those are exceptional.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Exceptional cookies.
And they're made with good ingredients, so it's not terrible for you.
10 minutes to heaven.
10 minutes to heaven. 10 minutes to heaven. Well, I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening. I don't know how many people actually listen.
The Yankees win.
The Mets are at home watching the Yankees win. Terrible. And my Bears winning right now? Probably not. Come on, Chess. Yeah, are we beating Tom Brady right now? Come on, Chess. What? Are we beating Tom Brady?
Check in. You are beating Tom Brady 17-16.
Let's go, Bears. What a good day. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe. This episode will be on YouTube if you want to watch it back. And we'll see you later. Maybe. No, I will. I'll see you later. Peace. All right.